In this video, I'm sharing with you 10 dead bug variations that you can add into your workout routine and to spice things up. This is a video for anyone that may be looking for a new challenge or just looking to add in a few new exercises to their current exercise routine. Hey, what's up YouTube? It's Coach Remy here. In today's new video, I'm sharing with you 10 dead bug variations that I use with my clients to add novelty into their workout programs and also to help them build core stability. With the dead bug, we are primarily addressing anterior core endurance, and the goal is to resist lumbar extension. So it's a great exercise for building spine stability. Now, with the dead bug itself, there are many different variations that you can add into or play around with that can challenge the core in different ways. And so with this video, I'm gonna be sharing with you 10 dead bug variations. So without further ado, let's jump into it. For our first dead bug variation, we have the dead bug with weights. With the dead bug with weights, you're gonna set up in a regular dead bug position, which involves laying on your back flat to the floor. You wanna engage your core, feet will be off the floor. You're gonna have your knees bent. And from this position, keeping your chin tucked, you're gonna hold your arms straight out in front of your body, and you're gonna hold a dumbbell in each hand. And from this position, you're gonna lower your opposite arm and opposite leg at the same time. And so with holding the dumbbell in your hand, this is providing a little bit of additional load and challenge to the core and to the overall challenge of the exercise. And then you would alternate each side for 6 to 8 reps. Make sure you're exhaling forcefully as you lengthen the arm and the leg. Make sure the core is tight and don't arch the low back. And that is the dead bug with weights. Moving on to our second dead bug variation, we have the dead bug with a chest press. For dead bug with a chest press, you're gonna set up in a regular dead bug position where your back is flat to the floor, feet off the floor, knees bent, don't arch your back, core tight. In one hand, you're gonna hold a dumbbell, and from this position, you're now going to lower the opposite leg from the hand that you're holding a dumbbell with, but you're also gonna lower that arm to the ground in a chest press motion, keeping your elbow straight with your wrist. Then as you lower your leg and the opposite arm, you'll then bring them back up together in a chest press motion while performing a variation of the dead bug known as the dead bug chest press. And you perform 68 reps on one side and then switch, perform the other side. That's the dead bug with a chest press. Moving on to our third dead bug variation, we have the dead bug with a kettlebell pullover. For dead bug with a kettlebell pullover, you're gonna set up in a regular dead bug position, back flat to the floor, core engaged. You're gonna lift your feet off the floor, knees bent, chin tucked. You're gonna hold the kettlebell with both hands just over your shoulders and chest. And from this position, you're gonna lower both arms that you're holding the kettlebell with, and you're gonna lower one leg at the same time straight out. Slowly lower, nice and controlled, don't arch the back. Exhale fully as you lengthen the arms and legs, and then you're gonna pull your arms and legs back together to the starting position, and then you would alternate and lower the other leg while lowering the arms again at the same time. And then you perform about 68 reps per side, and that's the dead bug with a kettlebell pullover. Moving on to our fourth dead bug variation, we have the dead bug with a kettlebell pullover on a bench. With a dead bug with a kettlebell pullover on a bench, you're gonna set up on a bench in a dead bug position, so back flat to the bench, feet off the floor, knees bent, chin tucked, core tight. Lift the kettlebell straight over your chest, and from this position, you're now gonna lower your arms and one leg at the same time. And now the goal here is to try to touch the floor with your leg, and the difference between performing this on the floor is now we're going through a greater range of motion, adding further challenge to the dead bug. And then you would bring that leg back, and then you'd alternate sides and perform 6 to 8 reps per side, making sure you don't arch the back, core engage, and exhale as you lower your arms and your leg at the same time. And that's a dead bug with a kettlebell pullover on a bench. Moving to our fifth dead bug variation, we have the dead bug with a bottoms up kettlebell chest press. You're gonna set up on the floor in a regular dead bug position, back flat to the floor, don't arch the back, core tight, lift your feet off the floor, knees bent, chin tucked. Grab your kettlebell with one arm, and you're gonna hold it straight out over your chest, and you're gonna hold it bottoms up. So we're challenging grip strength here. And now you're just gonna perform a regular chest press, lower the opposite leg now at the same time as you lower the arm, and repeat this for about 6 to 8 reps, and then you would switch sides while making sure you don't arch the back. Exhale as you lower the leg and arm at the same time. That's the dead bug with a bottoms up kettlebell chest press. Moving on to our sixth dead bug variation, we have the dead bug with a Tidal tank pullover. For dead bug with a Tidal tank pullover, you're gonna set up on the floor, regular dead bug position. You're going to take a Tidal tank, grab it with both hands, lift it over your body, over your chest. You're gonna lift your feet up, make sure your knees are bent, And from this position, while engaging the core, you're then gonna lower the Tidal tank overhead with both arms, and you're gonna lower one leg out at the same time. Make sure you don't arch the back, exhale fully as you lower the arms and legs, and you wanna make sure that while you're lowering the Tidal tank overhead, that you're lowering it in a controlled manner, because if the weight or the water goes to one side, it's gonna pull you to one side, and that could really throw you off balance. So you have to really kind of stabilize, perform this exercise in a very controlled and slow motion. Then you'd bring the arms and leg back, and then you would switch, alternate, lower the other leg while lowering the arms and the tank overhead. And that's the Deadbug with a Tidal tank pullover. Shoot for about 6 to 8 reps per side. Moving on to our 7th Deadbug variation, we have the Deadbug with an X-band pull apart. For Deadbug with an X-band pull apart, you're gonna set up in a regular Deadbug position on the floor, core tight, make sure your back's flat to the floor, lift your feet up, take a resistance band, hold it with both arms straight over your chest. And now what you're going to do is perform a pull apart. So if you were to lower your left leg down to the floor, you're then gonna pull with your right arm while keeping your left arm in place. And then you can come back to the start, and then you can alternate and then do the left arm and right leg while performing a pull apart. Make sure you're exhaling as you lower the leg and pulling the arm overhead. And you wanna focus on 6 to 8 reps while keeping the core tight and don't arch the back. That's the Deadbug with an X-band pull apart. Moving on to our 8th Deadbug variation, we have a Deadbug with a stability ball squeeze. For Deadbug with a stability ball squeeze, you're gonna take a large stability ball, set up in Deadbug position on your back. You're gonna take a ball, place it right over your chest, arms fully extended. You're gonna lift your feet off the floor, knees bent. You're gonna push your hands together into the ball to create tension through your arms and chest. And from this position, while keeping your back flat, core tight, lower one leg out and then bring it back. And then you'll alternate every rep, forming the Deadbug while squeezing your hands together into the ball to create a little bit more added tension. And you perform 6 to 8 reps in a slow and controlled manner. And that's the Deadbug with a stability ball squeeze. Moving on to our 9th Deadbug variation, we have the core engaged Deadbug with a resistance band. For core engaged Deadbug with a resistance band, you're gonna take a resistance band, anchor it around a pole, and then you're gonna set up next to the anchor point of the band, but your head will be closest to the pole. And from here, you're gonna walk out just a little bit, where you're then gonna grab the resistance band and pull it over your chest, keep your arms straight, and then you're gonna lift your feet off the floor. Make sure your back is flat to the floor, core tight, and now the band is gonna wanna pull your arms back overhead, and you need to resist that by keeping your core tight, shoulders strong, and then you'll lower your left leg out, bring your left leg back, lower the right leg out, and then repeat that for about 6 to 8 reps while resisting low back extension, keeping the core tight, and perform about 6 to 8 reps. And that's our core engaged Deadbug with a resistance band. And then moving on to our 10th and final Deadbug variation, we have the Deadbug with a Pallof press iso hold. For Deadbug with a Pallof press iso hold, take a resistance band, anchored around a pole, then you're gonna lay on your back next to the anchor point of the band, and then you're gonna be on an angle, and then you're gonna take the band, pull it out with 2 hands, place the band over your chest. Now the band's gonna wanna pull you into rotation, and you need to resist that pull by keeping your core nice and strong. Lift your feet off the floor, keep your knees bent, core engaged, back flat to the floor, and while the band's trying to pull you into rotation, you're then gonna lower one leg straight out. So start with the left leg, bring the left leg back, and you lower the right leg out, bring the right leg back. So we're challenging, not only are we challenging rotation, or we have to resist rotation, but we also have to resist lumbar extension. We're getting 2 challenges here, and this is a much more advanced Deadbug variation I would consider. So you perform 6 to 8 reps, and then you'd switch, perform the other side, and that's the Deadbug with a Pallof press iso hold. And those are my 10 Deadbug variations that I'm sharing with you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed these 10 variations, and if you do try any of these variations out, let me know how it goes. Let me know if you liked the specific variation, or maybe you didn't like one, or just found them very challenging. Whatever it is, leave a comment below, and if you have any questions, please leave your questions below, and I'll be happy to answer any questions you have and to help you in any way I can. Now, before we wrap up this video, I just want to mention, be sure to join the Facebook group, the Back Pain Warriors. This is a Facebook group I started a little over a month ago, in which we have worked up to about close to 200 members now. And in this group, it's people, like-minded individuals that have similar back pain situations, and people are sharing their stories, and everyone is connecting and providing each other with different tips, what they're doing to overcome their back pain, things that they find useful, things that maybe they don't find useful. And it's just a way for people to kind of stay motivated and inspired who may be struggling with their current back issues right now. So I highly recommend you guys go join the Facebook group, the Back Pain Warriors, if you are looking for some more guidance and maybe some support from other like-minded individuals that maybe have a similar back pain situation to you. So head over to Facebook. There is a link in the description below that'll take you directly to the Facebook group, the Back Pain Warriors. Okay guys, so that's a wrap for this video. Until next time, have a successful and productive day, and take care.